Okay, everyone, good morning, class, and how are you this morning? Okay, this first lesson, you are going to study listening to the news, okay, chapter 2, general interest, unit 6, calculator in class on page 30, everyone. So before moving that, teacher would like to review some vocabulary that you learned last week, everyone. Okay, so, yeah. Can you do math? What is 100 times 4 divided by the square root of 100? If you know that, then you know the answer to this. How many years ago did three scientists at Texas Instruments invent a handheld electronic calculator? So can you deal with this question, everyone? So how many years did the scientists invent the handheld electronic calculator? So if you know that, you just do the formula like this, okay? So first of all, you have to know what criteria that you have to calculate first, everyone. What is the square root of, this is the signal, okay, the symbol of the square root, okay. So you take 100 times, it means 100 multiplied by 4, then you divide with the square root of 100, then you will see the result. So let's check, everyone. So we write the formula like this. So you take 100 like times 4 and divide square root 100. The answer is 40. So can you answer the question, how many years did the scientists at Texas Instruments invent the handheld electronic calculator? So there are 40 years, right? Okay. How many years did the scientists invent handheld calculator? It already answered in the above, everyone. Okay, the answer is 40. Okay, the scientists were Jerry Merriman, James Van Tassel, and Jack Gabley. Okay, their first device could add, subtract, multiply, and divide. So, okay, they just adapt it. It had 12 bytes of memory, close to nothing compared to today's powerful calculator. It is weight more than a kilogram. So in the past, calculators is heavier than now. Okay, so we need to charge it, and people cannot bring it along, like put in the pocket or in the backpack. Okay, so everyone, now let's move to the vocabulary, everyone. So the first of all, the word depend, okay, depend. You can read depend, it's okay, but actually, normally just say depend, right? So to be controlled or determined by, or able to trust or rely on. You just say rely on, it equal to depend also, because when we say depend on, right? Okay, the sentence, the number 2 is that complex. Complex adjective consisting of many different and connected parts. So when something is complex, it's difficult to solve. Okay. Number 2, number 3, invent. Okay, invent, create or design something that has not existed before. Be the originator of. So who created the phone, everyone? And who created the light bulb, everyone? And who created the, okay, we can, in our lesson we talk about the calculator, right? So you will know that when they design something new that never exists, okay, we call invent. Okay. Debate, number 4, debate, a formal discussion on a particular matters in a public meeting or legislative assembly, in which opposing arguments are put to word, in which usually end with a vote. So okay, debate. Number 5, calculate. Calculator, noun, an object that we use to calculate in math, okay? And calculate verb mean to determine the amount or number of something mathematically, okay? Number 6, operation, the action of or of functioning or the fact of being active or in effect. Okay, so now we go to our lesson today on page 30, the broad view part 2, okay, expanded reading. So you will see on the slide that every 4 years, okay, there is an international math test called TIMSS. It measures the math skills of 4th and 8th graders in more than 35 countries around the world. The last test was given in 2007. It shows that the students from Asia countries perform very well in mathematics. The top 5 countries were Taiwan, South Korea, Singapore, Hong Kong and Japan. They received scores of around 600. By comparison to United States, received a score of 508. Many people in America feel that the problem is that there are fewer and fewer good math teachers. Others say that the math courses taught in American schools are too basic, and that the national tests in America are not challenging enough. Whatever the reason, Americans are trying to find a solution. So they just raise up with the basic mathematics, whether in Asia country and in European country, which one is better. But the result shown that in Asia is better than, okay. So what does it mean TIMSS, everyone? So TIMSS stands for Trends in International Mathematics and Science Study. So in this unit, they talk about grade 4 to grade 8 graders. So they just challenge whether to which nation or which country will win this test, and actually they have been seen that from Asia countries is better than, and in US they still find more solution on that. So to you everyone, how do you study math effectively? Okay. So the question is that why do you think Asia students perform better in mathematics than American students? So what is your answer, everyone? Okay. Teacher just gives you another clue, and then you can try to answer by yourself, everyone. Like America feel that people, okay, like they have problem is that there are fewer and fewer good math teachers. Okay, so we can say that because of Asia country has more math teacher than America. Others say that math course taught in American school are too not challenging enough. Okay, so yeah, so what was that one? Okay, so this is just the opinion that one you can answer by yourself whether what do you think about the mathematics in Asia and in American. So the question number 2, why what do you think American students could do to improve their score? So if you can suggest that, you have a very good idea. but actually, to experience with the mathematics, teacher hate mathematics, but actually teacher never fail in mathematics as well. And to do effectively with the mathematics, get more practice, okay? What you have learned at school and put it on the table and practice it at night. Somehow you can buy more, we call a small book, okay, which consists of the answer. Then you can do it by yourself. After that, you can compare with the answer key whether you can find the right answer or not, everyone. So okay, so now we come to the end of our slide today, everyone, and teacher hope that you can catch up some lesson from this slide, and see you again in the second session. So thank you very much for your paying attention, everyone.